You're listening to Saturday Morning Media. And now, back to our show. This show is made possible by the Saturday Morning Media Patreon patrons. If you'd like to see this show continue, consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/Saturday Morning Media. And thank you for your support.
Saturday Morning Theater proudly presents The Mysterious Mysteries of Toby Taylor, the Fruit Magician! Young Toby Taylor is known worldwide as the Fruit Magician, a master illusionist who can perform feats of astonishing prestidigitation. Toby Taylor eschews the traditional tools of the trade, such as playing cards, rabbits, blinking rings, preferring to use only the freshest of fruit in his act. Toby has another talent as well, solving mysteries. With his lovely assistant and devoted sister Rebecca Taylor at his side, there is no mystery that can't be cracked by Toby Taylor, the Fruit Magician! Today's episode, The Missing Tools Mystery, Chapter 3. In our last episode, Toby Taylor, the Fruit Magician, had agreed to solve the mysterious mystery of who was stealing tools from Kruger's filling station in Worcester, South Dakota. If Toby is indeed able to deduce the culprit, Old Man Kruger has agreed to fix the flat tire on Toby's car for free. We now find Toby, his sister Rebecca, and Old Man Kruger standing in the middle of Kruger's garage.
You see, I keep all my tools on this here bench.
I see. And the tools always go missing at night.
Yes, sir. I lock up at night, then come in the morning and find something's been swiped.
Right. And how many ways into the garage are there?
Only 2. Through the garage door there, and then through this back door that leads up to the office and into my apartment.
And there's been no sign of tampering with either door?
No, sir.
What do you think, Toby?
I think there's another way into this garage.
Well, I'm telling you, there ain't.
Fine. Does anyone else besides you have the keys to the place?
That sign out there say Kruger and other people's filling station?
No,
Then it's just me who has the key to the place.
All right. Maybe the clue as to who's doing this lies in what's being taken.
How so? Whoever it is has been taking my tools.
Yes, I know this, but they're taking the tools one at a time. Why?
Drive me batty, that's why. Now, there's Milo with your car.
Fine. Mr. Kruger, we'll park our car right outside the garage door there. Rebecca and I will spend the night in the car.
Spend the night in the car? Are you serious, Toby?
Very serious. How else are we going to keep an eye out for the thief?
I'm going to knock your eye out for making me spend the night in the car.
Car's out front. Say, you figure out the mystery while I was gone?
No, we haven't, young Milo. But I have a feeling that by morning we'll know exactly who is taking the tools from Mr. Kruger here.
I say you ain't gonna figure out nothing. I've been trying to figure it out for weeks, and I ain't got nowhere doing so.
Well, no offense, Mr. Kruger, but you aren't Toby Taylor, the Fruit Magician.
No, I ain't. And I'm pretty glad at that fact. Now, if you excuse me, I got some bookkeeping to tend to before I get dinner on.
Yes, by all means, Mr. Kruger, please feel free to retire for the evening. We have everything well at hand.
Okay, let me lock up.
You don't mind if I watch you lock up, do you, Mr. Kruger? Just to see what kind of locks are on the doors.
Whatever floats your boat, kid. There's the back door. Now, if you'll all kindly step outside. And there you have it. Was it as entertaining as you expected?
It was fine. I can attest by the type of lock that the garage is sealed.
Good. Now I can attest that I'm hungry, and I'm gonna go have some dinner.
Fine, Mr. Kruger. See you in the morning to repair my tire.
You got a thief to catch first.
Gee, Toby, you and Rebecca really gonna stay up all night watching for the thief?
Yes, we are, Milo.
You speak for yourself, kid brother. I need my beauty sleep, and I'm going to need extra if I'm going to be forced to spend the night in the car.
Fine. Say, Milo, is that diner across the street still open?
Yes, sir. Until 10 p.m.
Great. As we get settled down here, would you mind running over there and getting us a fried chicken and 2 Cokes?
Sure thing, Toby.
Here's some money.
Thanks. Be right back.
You really going to find this thief, Toby?
Don't have much choice. If we don't, Kruger can't fix our flat, and we can't get to Rapid City. And that means I bought 14 fresh cantaloupes for no good reason.
As Toby and Rebecca prepare the seats in the car for a long night of keeping watch, we shall take our leave. Will Toby be able to catch the criminal who's copying all of Kruger's tools? Find out in the next episode of The Mysterious Mysteries of Toby Taylor, Fruit Magician!
This episode of The Mysterious Mysteries of Toby Taylor, the Fruit Magician, starred Tim Blaney as Mr. Kruger, Molly Fite as Rebecca Taylor, Dan Garza as Milo, Grant Baciocco as Toby Taylor, and Kevin Berntson as the narrator. Sound design for this episode by Christopher Green of Green Streams Studio. Find out more at greenstreamsstudio.ca. Music for this episode by Dan Ring. The Mysterious Mysteries of Toby Taylor, the Fruit Magician is a production of Saturday Morning Media and is made possible by the Saturday Morning Media Patreon patrons who have gone to patreon.com/Saturday Morning Media and set up a monthly donation for as little as $1 a month. Huge thanks to Shay Stewart, Mur Lafferty, Jeff Peterson, Dale Gadania, Steven Staver, Jackie Klimo, Melissa Crawford, Dave Slusher of the Evil Genius Chronicles, Mike Coughlin, Dorothy Baciocco, John D., Kathy Crawford, Brian Greer, Kerry Whitney, Chuck Tomasi from the Technorama Podcast, Chris Foster, Stephen Ing, Clinton of ComedyForecast.com, Vicky DeVries, Mike Wobschall, Twitter user Buttsinggear, a.k.a. Wildcat, Eve Cunning, Mike Hamilton, Gaston Moreno, Reed Loveland, Ivan Asquith, Vanessa Whitney, Nancy McCarthy, Janine Lee, Peggy Etra, Kristen Hogan of Squid Friends, David Akers, and Zoe Palladino. If you'd like to support this show and the other fun content from Saturday Morning Media, become a patron. Head on over to patreon.com/Saturday Morning Media today and set up your donation. You can also tell a friend about the show or leave the show a review on iTunes. And while you're over there on iTunes, be sure to click that subscribe button. That way you'll get new episodes the moment they are released. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be back soon with another episode of The Mysterious Mysteries of Toby Taylor, the Fruit Magician. The Mysterious Mysteries of Toby Taylor, the Fruit Magician is copyright 2017, Saturday Morning Media, Grant Baciocco, executive producer, all rights reserved. www.saturdaymorningmedia.com. You've been listening to Saturday Morning Media. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.